Boom, boom. Well, buttercup. We ain't that bad.
All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Rollerblading is Still Fun podcast, episode number 28. I am Josh Navarfar, and with me we got the homies. We'll start with John Sullivan. What's up, John?
Yo, it's Wednesday. What's up, everybody?
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It's Wednesday night.
All right, and we got Brady Johnston in the house. What's up, Brady?
What's up, everybody?
And then Jose is in California right now visiting family, so we got filling in for him Christian Payne.
It's his
one of the good
cousin.
homies.
This
Yeah.
is
We know each other super well.
Jose's cousin. Is that what you said?
Jose's cousin.
But Christian is a good friend. He's also a rollerblader and a videographer. You want to tell him a little bit about yourself, Christian? How long you've been skating and whatnot?
Oh, I didn't know I was gonna have to do that.
Come on.
I've been skating like 20 years now at this point, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, filmed a bunch of skate videos and edits back in the day, and trying to get back into it and that kind of stuff. And yeah,
You've made edits for Razors, Ground Control, and then you made your own skate video.
Yeah.
What's it
Shadow,
called?
rims, bunch of other stuff.
okay.
Texas blading, did footwork, and that's it. I'm not gonna talk about the other ones.
What about Wait Who?
Yeah, that's thanks.
Is that like an old video?
It's super old. It's
a
like
good
the very
one.
first one I made.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We needed to fill the spot on the couch, and you're also always welcome anytime you want to swing by and hop on. We can have 3 people here, so you got an open invitation.
Thank you. Thank you.
But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We got 37 people watching. This is probably the largest stream we've ever had. It's probably because of our guests that we're having on, and they helped promote the podcast. So I do appreciate all the new people that are tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. I have no plans on monetizing this channel because I want to make sure that it's always ad-free for the viewers' experience. So be sure to do that. It really helps us out a lot. And with that, we will go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do is talk about Feet and Four Wheels. So if you don't know who Feet and Four Wheels are, you must be living under a rock. That is Shawn Michelson's company out of Chicago, and they make rollerblading apparel and a lot of really good parody shirts. They just dropped this new Maxwell shirt, or Wax All shirt, a parody for Maxwell. So this is a super sick one. But yeah, they got a bunch of really dope rollerblading related clothing. The Stay Patient PlayStation logo. They did the Windy City Riot logo and had a special shirt for that. They got the whole Savannah controversy debate playing itself out in T form. So we got the Savannah and we got the Alley Oop Unity. Me, myself, I'm on the Alley Oop Unity team. Everybody hates me for that. But I think all of us here in Texas kind of grew up saying Alley Oop Unity.
No.
I think Christian's is the cutoff.
Yeah.
We had many debate about that. And we just left it alone. We knew what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, like even back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was always an Alley Unity person. I still am. But I watch, especially if I'm around Jose, because Jose will say something and it's like, all right, it was back Savannah. Even just saying that makes me feel awful, but whatever.
Backsav?
Back Sav.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even know there was a controversy until Jose moved to Dallas from California and called me out on it. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, man.
Alley Oop Unity. So that's not even a trick then, I guess, huh? There's no such thing as an Alley Oop Unity.
That's correct.
Let's not do this.
Okay.
It absolutely is a trick, but let's not do this.
Well, let us know in the comments
Yeah.
what you think. But yeah,
Hey, how
Feet and
many
Four-
shirts did he drop in the month of August? I think he said it was like 20 or it was not 20, but like
I'd say like 18. That's my guess. 18. That's a lot of
said
shirts.
yeah, he said he dropped like a good amount of number in August, which is super awesome.
Yeah, a ton. And there are some that I know about that I think he's posted online that aren't even, well, he's in the chat, he can let us know, but aren't even on the website yet. I mean, these are the newest ones, but yeah, there's a bunch more coming to look forward to. What do you say? It's not Brady?
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. And then also I have a Teespring for Rollerblading is Still Fun merch. So I'm gonna drop that link in the chat. If you want to buy a RBISF hoodie or t-shirt or coffee mug, that would help us out, help me out a lot. You can support the
come you-
channel that way.
How come you didn't bring any of the coffee cups to TNS last night?
Well, I mean, this is through Teespring. This is like I like drop shipping. Like the company makes it as it's ordered.
I get you.
I don't have these in stock.
Those mugs are not around.
They don't exist. Not until somebody brings them into existence.
Bring that pink hoodie into existence, please.
Yeah, I got that for the ladies.
That's a K-Pain if I ever seen one.
Ooh,
I'd wear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely cop a hoodie, copy a t-shirt. I kind of put the mug on there as a novelty.
I'm gonna get the mug.
Hell yeah. Let me go back. Let's see. We got the mug. Yeah, the mug's dope, dude. RBISF. Rollerblading is still fun. Represent. Got the t-shirt. Comes in a couple different colors. But yeah, just got this set up. So if you want to support the channel or represent, be sure to click the link. I'll also add it in the show notes after the fact, and you can get you some RBISF merch.
Okay, how do you guys differentiate your tabernacles then?
oh no.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's just
No.
Is there a tabernacle debate also?
No, I'm just saying.
We gotta make one.
I mean, how do you know which way you're doing the tabernacle if you're going to explain to a friend which way you're doing it in a game of Blade?
So is there like a topside tabernacle?
You could say there's a front side and a back side, an alley,
Oh, okay.
alley-oop,
Yeah, that makes
true
sense.
spin. But, you know.
it's all ebonics. It's all just
I don't think
made
that's the
up
word.
ebonics. It's just
Yeah,
ebonics.
it's not ebonics. That's not the best way to say
Far
it.
side tabernacle. Goodness
No,
gracious.
that's
mean,
what
it's a fair one.
camel.
Yeah.
No.
I do want to see a Tabby True Kind grind. Tabby helicopter.
All right, and then also we do accept super chats, so that's another way to support the channel. Send us a $5, and we do raffles every show, which we're gonna get into the raffle now. But sending every $5 worth of super chat will get you another entry in any raffle that we do. So if you feel generous, definitely do that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the raffle. So we have the Aaron Gates Pro Cymatic wheel that we're going to be spinning. And the way to enter the raffle, all you have to do is leave a comment on the stream. You do have to do it after the fact. I don't think it'll allow you to leave a comment during the stream, but after the stream is over, leave a comment, give us some feedback, let us know what you think, tell us you love it, tell us you hate it, tell us why. If you hate on it, we're going to bring your comment up and we're going to roast you.
Oh.
Yes.
You encourage. I want
Got the oven ready.
If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
to.
All right, but we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for the Aaron Gates Pro wheels by Cymatics. These are 58 millimeter 90A, which is a great size and hardness, kind of that sweet spot. They're hard-ish as described on the package, but it says smooth, powerful, and built for it all. Aaron's wheel reflect her effortless style and diverse skill set. Cast from premium urethane, they deliver a fast roll and unmatched durability for a ride that keeps you pushing the limits. So let's go ahead and bring that up. Let's see. All right, and the wheel is looking mighty healthy. So thank you everybody who left a comment. It really helps the algorithm promote the show. So that's kind of why I do these raffles, is to kind of get the podcast out there, get more people involved, and plus just to give back to all of you viewers who are taking the time out of your day to listen to us babble on about rollerblading. So we actually have, before I even spin it, we have 3 prizes tonight because we still got the Moonshine urethane wheels, not urethane wheels, the UHMW wheels, because they didn't get claimed last stream. I think it was Brady's roommate, right, Brady?
Yes.
So Brady's roommate, won the Moonshine wheels and said we could go ahead and re-raffle these anti-rockers off. So that was very nice of him.
Shout out, Jake.
Shout out Jake. We still got the lube. I know y'all want the lube. We got bearing lube by Grafflo Stacks. So we're going to be spinning for all 3 of these prizes for everybody that left a comment on the last video, episode number 27, where we did have on Zach from the Oklahoma Showdown. And we also had on K2 Alex from Gemini Frames. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out. But let's go ahead and give out some free stuff. All right, so this is for the Aaron Gate wheels. Here we go.
You gotta come out of pocket and go logo.
All right, Blade Till Dead. You are the winner of the Aaron Gates Pro Wheels by Somatics. Now, in order to claim your prize, what you need to do is you need to hit me up on Instagram. Rollerblading is still fun on Instagram. Everybody go on your phones right now and subscribe to my Instagram. And Blade Till Dead, that could be anybody. I don't know who that is. If you're watching or if you watch within the next 6 days, hit me up on Instagram. If you don't hit me up, these are going back on the wheel. They're going to be given away again. I'm going to go ahead and remove you from the wheel here. And now we're going to go ahead and spin for the Moonshine UHMW anti-rockers. Oh, John Perez. Man, he's already won a prize. That's a homie from Houston, right?
Possibly, huh?
Isn't that?
You're the host.
Isn't that John?
That's a question.
Isn't that John Newjack on Instagram? I thought, John, you told me that last time. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was shooting from the hip, but I could be right.
No, you were right. You were right. So John Perez.
Could be right.
Could be right. And Fury Kane, dude, you were so close. I've seen you on lots of these wheels, and I was praying for you, dog, to win. So keep leaving comments, and we're gonna get you something one day, homie.
Yeah.
But John Perez on Instagram, known as John Newjack, you are the winner of the Moonshine Anti-Rockers. So hit me up on Rollerblading is Still Fun on Instagram, and we will get those out to you.
Now off to the lube.
Off to the lube.
That's what we're all here for.
Why are you laughing, K-Pain? Come on, man. Keep it
That's
together.
how I entered the room.
Was lube talk?
He only came over here because I told him we have lube. He was like, sign me up.
Gracious, come on.
Oh, dang. Okay. Hey, IGO Eric, I've seen you on a lot of comments and wheels also, so I'm glad you won. Sorry, Fury Kane, you were so close again. But hit me up. I go Birick. I don't know how exactly you say that, but you did
I go
win
by
the
Rick.
Eagle Brick.
Eagle Brick.
Oh.
You won the bearing lube. I hope you live in America. But even if you don't, I'll get it to you, dude. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. It's a
Yeah, I don't know if you could ship lube international.
Yeah, we'll see. But
Baby.
all right, you are the winner of the lube. This is some good lube too. I tried to open it up to see if I could put a little bit on my bearings before the skate session yesterday, and it's got a seal, and I was like, it like clicked once, and I was like, oh damn it, I'm not gonna open it up. They're gonna know I used it. So it's brand new. But yeah, hit me up on Rollerblading is Still Fun on Instagram, and we'll ship out your product. We do have a raffle for this stream, and I guess I can go ahead and announce it. I was going to let the French brothers announce it, but I'll go ahead and announce it. So the French brothers, who will be on around 8 p.m., they are donating a pair of lava skates for the raffle. So they're going to be giving away a pair of lava skates through Resurgence Skate Shop. So shout out Resurgence Skate Shop. Thanks for holding it down. You're gonna. I don't know what colors they have available. I think they're gonna have multiple colors, but they will have multiple sizes, so you'll be able to pick your size or whatnot. But again, to enter the raffle, all you have to do is leave a comment on the podcast on YouTube after the stream is done and give us some feedback. Let us know what you love. Let us know what you hate. And on the stream, which will be next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will do the wheel for a brand new complete pair of lava skates. So thank you so much, French Brothers, for setting that up, and Resurgence Skate Shop for making it possible. I really do appreciate that. Go ahead. Y'all got anything to say before I go on to the next thing?
Nah,
I think it's cool that God made Rayman. He's from here, from Nigeria. Or he's on chat from Nigeria. That's
Shout out Nigeria.
Who? Big
go.
Booty Grimace?
Big booty, baby booty. Grimace
No,
is
not
from
Big
Nigeria.
Booty. It's like God made Rayman.
Okay, I don't know what y'all are talking about.
It's in the chat, dude. It's his name.
Okay, I don't. It's hard to watch the chat, and I got a lot going on my computer over here. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is the Copenhagen B-roll competition, because this thing was crazy. I don't know what was going on here. I don't know. I've never seen this competition in the past. I mean, have y'all ever seen like last year's one? Was it similar to the nonsense that was going on this year?
I have not seen a wedge box on a trampoline. No.
No.
What was the word you used earlier, Brady? Fiddle faddle?
A lot of fiddle faddle.
There's a lot of fiddle faddle going on here, but it was crazy.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
So this, I don't know what's going on here. It looks like they're skating what would be somebody's apartment living room setup.
You know what it reminds me of is, like, you ever been on a porch and, like, June bugs are going all different directions?
This is nuts.
They're just coming from all directions. Oh no!
Causing destruction.
And
oh
Mick,
my god!
And one of our Texas homies who actually lives in Colorado now, Mick Casal, was out there. There he is, right there, chopping it up.
I feel like this place was made for him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. This is his flavor, dude. All these little bink bonks and whoop diddy doos.
This was his comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did good. I think he placed or won something or another.
My
Shut up, but dude,
what did
this
I
is
just
just
see?
ridiculous, dude. There goes the vacuum.
Jose would have hated this.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. I want to know
It's
if
awesome.
anybody actually got jacked.
Woo. Oh.
I'm sure
Like
some
a
people
busted
got jacked,
screw.
but they're just destroying stuff left and right, grinding couches, launching over rugs, chairs. But yeah, I've never seen a competition like this. It's fun though. I mean, that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. I bet everybody had a blast. I couldn't imagine everybody not having a whole lot
Yeah,
of
the
fun.
magic
Yeah.
carpet ride.
My gosh. So, like, did they bring all this stuff, or was it like outside of like a furniture store, or like what? How
I'm
did all this stuff
saying
come to
it's
be? I want to know more.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm assuming this was all donated, but some of it was created. Like this couch has a rail attached to the top of it, and then we'll see in the next video. Did this play all the way through? Is this replaying now?
No, these are
yeah, it's
these are new-
replaying now.
I don't think it is. I think these are clips we haven't seen.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. We saw the
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I remember
okay.
that.
thing break.
Oh,
I bet you it's somebody's like ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or like somebody they
Furniture.
hated and they just took all their stuff to the skate comp.
But yeah, they
And
have
they
this
had
rail.
kids, so there's Legos.
They have this rail set up with frames going down it with wheels on them, so you can kind of grind, roll. But this full cap fish brain 360 out was sick.
Yeah,
True.
He had a snap on that one.
snap. Kind of lava, but it was still snap.
This is where things get really wild because this was a really cool idea.
Gosh, that was sick.
Dang.
That was sick, but this is so tight.
Woo.
Perfect. How did that not get first place?
I feel like that was first try, that full true top acid.
Uh-huh.
The reaction
Dude,
of
that
the crowd,
should have
his
got first
reaction.
place, dude.
But at the same time, like when you can get the rewind out of a hurricane topsoil, you're in as far as you can go. That's so.
So you think Sizemore's was better than that?
I think they
Because
go
neither
together.
of these
I think
got
they're a
first
two-pack.
place. It was that 540 con grind to like
Um,
the crappy dismount.
yeah, you know,
He got ripped.
we weren't there, and I just,
I don't, man. Come
I have a
on,
soft spot for
dude.
Hurricane Topsoil, but the full cap True Top Acid just out of nowhere is so sick.
If I had to choose one of those tricks, I would go for that trick. I could never 540 con grind. Although I probably couldn't full cap true top acid that either. But if I had a gun to my head and had to pick one, so I give it to the 540 con grind as being the harder trick.
Mm.
But he landed like crap. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
Both of these tricks were landed good.
it's
Wood
comp
style had
landing.
the
It's a
crowd
comp
going.
landing. You can land bad in a comp as long as you stick it and roll.
Yeah, but you can
hold
also land
yourself to
well.
that
Yeah.
standard. I ain't holding
That full True Top Acid was sick. Just super
Yeah.
sick. I feel like I got 5 con grind before full cap True Top Acid.
And then Mick Assault won something. So it says, let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't say it in the thing, but yeah,
Aaron
he's down
said
there
he got
holding it
most
down.
creative.
What a watermelon ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did full cap true top horn also.
He's not getting no
Dang.
love.
That was ace too.
He's not getting no love.
Who was that? Do we know?
I don't know his name.
Yeah, I have
But
no idea.
he kind of looks like Vladimir.
Dang,
Kinda
that
got,
was
like, a
good.
tall and just like super swaggy.
Vladimir Putin.
No.
Man,
Come
trampling
on,
the
man. You're the one that says don't bring politics in it.
Shut up.
Rampoline. Okay. Rampolice.
This seems
Okay.
like something
Yeah, This
Savison
is
trained for.
terrible.
He could have killed it on this.
That got first place.
Yeah, I give it to him. That was dope.
Dude.
The la-
You are
okay.
just being the oddball for I don't know, man.
The landing was a little bit rough, but I think that
What's in
was
his
the
cup?
hardest trick. It was sick. He kind of landed crab style.
Dude, that was terrible. Contest landing my ass.
But yeah, that comp was crazy. Never seen anything like that.
What about the
Yeah.
soul? Do we have mixed soul?
These
Yeah,
are the only
where's
clips I could
Soul
find, and
Soul?
I searched like the
Wow,
hashtag
so-
for it to try to find as many clips as I could from it. Is it
Hold
all?
on.
Is
It
it all
should have been.
mixed?
It should have been in
Mate,
our
we
folder.
can't cover this without having mixed soul on it. Let me try to. I'll try to find it if I have to, but
Is it
think it
on
was in our
mixed page?
I would think so. Do you know where it's at, John?
I think I sent it in the link. No,
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see.
that's what I thought. But there it is, right there. I think that one to the right. The
This one?
second. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's the one we just.
Oh, we saw that one. That was. Oh wait, you can scroll over. Just kidding.
Oh, here we go. Oh, nope. Oh, that was sick though.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was sick.
gosh, that was sick.
And that Lego coping ledge. I wonder how that even slides because it looks mad bumpy.
That's gotta be the best material you could think of for a ledge. If it was solid,
So I talked to David from the guy from Wheel Scene, and he was because he got to go to that contest, and he said it was those Legos were put on there, but it was epoxied, so it was like super solid and nothing was breaking, and it was like he said it was really
I would have
cool.
assumed they weren't just clicked together and just sitting on
No.
there. I would imagine they had to have glued them.
No, it was like kind of like a resin on it, but the frame thing was like that. That's such a cool idea
mm-hmm.
Why does Mick have a vacuum?
because that's
the
salvage.
Legos.
Okay, let me go back.
Everybody's skating with vacuums now.
Lady in the ramp. Okay, I like this.
Okay, so
Blade in the real.
the next thing we're going to talk about is the Metro Card Classic, which is actually going down tomorrow, starting
Yeah.
Thursday, September 4th. So Destroy is going to have a pop up there. Those are the dudes out of Los Angeles, or I believe LA. Like that's like Jose's. That's Jose's like old crew. It's like what's his name? Jeremy Soderbergh, and all them. There's gonna be a photo exhibit. It says Reverse Halo video premiere. So they're gonna be premiering a skate video. That's gonna be Thursday night, Friday night. They're gonna have the Brooklyn Bank session live from New York and Theories movie night. So another video premiere. Saturday the 9/6. They're gonna have the under 17 comp and the AM comp and the Skate Village trade show. And then Sunday they're gonna have the women's comp and the pro comp. I'll tell you, K-Pan, you almost got bumped because we had Raina in yesterday. I asked him if he wanted to do the podcast, and he's actually going to this comp tomorrow. But I wasn't gonna bump you though. I was just gonna move you to the chair over there.
Yeah.
Raina can be in the chair, the Raina chair.
But yeah, this looks dope. We need to try to make it out to New York. I've never been out there. I've always wanted to go out there and skate, or just even visit for anything. But I'm sure this is gonna be a blast. So definitely check it out if you're in the area. It says 2 days of competition. Brooklyn Banks revival session, pop-up shop, video premiere, booths of your favorite brands, 25-year anniversary of Live from New York, and theories. I've never. Are those skate videos? John, you're probably the only
What?
person old enough to know.
What you say now?
Are these skate videos Live from New York and theories? It says 25.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think I've been skating for 25 years. I mean 24 years, so I just missed it.
Yeah, they were like early 2000-ish videos, but like
I was watching
I'm
Coup
sure you,
d'etat.
no, theirs was
Or was that even
before that.
before
It had
that?
like Sam Grimm section. It had, I believe it had Dustin Holleran. It had like early Mike Johnson stuff.
Sam Graham is sick.
Yeah, Sam Grimm was. Yeah, he's really sick.
Well, if you're in the New York area, be sure to check this out. It starts tomorrow.
Nature skate videos were like Long Island, I think, weren't they? Could be wrong.
So you need, if you haven't been to New York for a contest, you should go. I haven't been to that one, but I've been to like 2 of the Bushy Popes, and New
Bushy
York's
Pope.
awesome. Yeah, the Bushy Pope. You don't know what the Bushy Pope is?
No, I was making a joke on what you said. All right, we're gonna move past that.
Nice busky.
Dude, what video is it where they're clowning on his tooth? Like he got a little bean for a tooth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think it's Prospect. It's an old video, like one of the first skate videos I've had, but we used to always quote that. Fool got a little bean for a tooth. Shout out Bashi if you're in the chat. Oh, snaps.
I'm looking like money, money, make it rain on 'em.
Thank you, Mike DZ, for the super chat. Now that's 2 entries for you in the raffle for the lava skates, because $10, $5 each, 2 entries. So if you want a 3rd entry on the wheel, all you gotta do is leave a comment. Anybody who sends $5, every $5 super chat is gonna be another entry on the wheel. Leave a comment after the video, and you'll get 1 entry. You can't leave multiple comments though. I'm not gonna take multiple comments and give you multiple entries. But thank you so much, Mike DZ. I truly appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna get into some Instagram clips, and we're gonna have Mike French and his brother Derek French coming on around 8. I actually see them now; they're on the video. So we're gonna go through some Instagram clips up until then, and then we'll bring them on. So first off, we got Try, and God, what's his other name?
It's
Jimmy
Tree
Sizz. Tree, and Jimmy Sizz.
So
I don't
trying
have the video
is
up.
different than tree.
Try. Oh, snaps. Hold on. Thank you so much, Elk Gang. Oh, that's Mike DZ again. He said Elk Gang represent. That's a 3rd entry for you for the skates, man. He really wants those skates.
$15 skates, I like it.
Yeah, for sure. So all you gotta do is leave a comment, and you'll have 4 entries in. And I truly appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. It means the world to us. All right. So let's get to, we got what is it? Try? Is that what we landed on?
Tree.
Tree. Why do I keep thinking Try?
I have no idea.
Tree. And he was actually out in Dallas just last week.
Mm-hmm.
Him and
banger.
Sizz. But yeah, I think they just get bored skating the compound so much they can't come up with anything to do but this crazy stuff. But it's super fun to watch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, I got to turn the audio on for this
Pancho.
one. This is Pancho Guerrera. Hold on.
So great. Oh. Goodness.
And then it's just
Might as
hammered.
well.
Thank you, Jordan Skates. I'll do a $9.99. I'll round that up to 10. That's 2 entries for the skates. I appreciate it, Jordan. You've been on the stream since the beginning.
Thanks,
and
bud.
I'm praying for you on the wheel to win something. Hopefully, you'll win the skates. But thank you so much for that.
How many can you have? You say 4 total?
No, as many
Who's keeping track?
as many
I
as
had no clue.
Are you keeping track, Josh,
of what?
of who is getting what as far as entries?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
look
can
at
go
all
back. I
this.
can see
Hood
it on my. I
Panda
can
got
see it on my
499.
YouTube.
I don't know how computers
Dang
work.
man,
Yeah.
Hood Panda fucking ripped it.
Like,
Thank you, Hood Panda. I'm gonna spin that on a sandwich for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's an entry in the raffle. You the man. He was actually in Dallas like a couple months ago also. All right. So Pancho
Pancho?
Blair, he's crazy. He's yelling at some little kids. Looks like 2 little kids. He's yelling curse words at them before you can see him running away here.
It's just so good because you see that first and you're like, oh, he's yelling at a security guard, and you look turn and it's like 2 12-year-old girls.
Yeah. That was a banger.
I mean, geez, Louise. Oh no.
Yeah, that was gonna be real bad. So this is let's see, Destroy 99, Reverse Halo premiere. Okay, so I think this is a trailer. Yeah, it says skate film by Soderbergh, so by Jeremy. They're gonna be premiering this, I believe, tomorrow or during the Metro card. So this is a trailer for that. But if you didn't see Jeremy's last video, oh man, dude, why am I so bad at remembering
Mick
things?
pop out.
Up to something.
Mick pop out.
It was called Up to Something. But there were some clips that I donated of John and Jose and Fritz. So they had some clips in that. So that was pretty cool. Jose actually had a section in it.
Oh.
But yeah, that fall could have been a ankle breaker. Oh, we already saw this. I had these clips individually. But notice, John, I put all the Instagram clips in a folder together so you wouldn't yell at me about them being all spaced out. Okay. No, John, nothing.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you always
just,
get
I'm
mad at me for the
going along.
Instagram clips being so random, but I actually put all the ones from that Copenhagen B-roll all together in its own folder, so they would
I
all be
like
together
it.
and we could talk about it. I'm learning. I'm getting better.
Yeah, organization.
Yeah, for sure. So Mesmer dropped some new hats. These are sick. This one is kind of like, or it's not kind of like, it is the Wu-Tang W, and the W is the E, and it's the M, and it's the E, and it's super sick hat. Shout out to Mesmer.
Mesmer.
Or what does Jose call it?
Mesmer.
Mesmer. Oh snaps! Here we go.
Mesmer.
Again.
I'm looking like money, now make it rain on 'em.
Thank you, Hood Panda. I appreciate it. And just holler whenever you're back in Texas. We'll get a session going for sure. That's another entry in the raffle. Man, this wheel's gonna be crazy next week. Crazy. Thank you so much, Mike and Derek, for donating the lava skates for the raffle. I appreciate it. They'll be on very soon. We're gonna go through a couple more Instagram clips and then we'll bring them on. Nope, going the wrong way here. And I'm still on the screen. Okay, there we go. This is Eugen just tap dancing on a rail, but this like switch up to a negative true spin soul is just insane. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't work that out in my head. Oh, this one has a scroll over too. Oh, it's just showing his skates. Not a big fan of these skates. I think they're ugly, but they seem to skate good.
It's a wild stray.
How long to
Unnecessary.
go with this clip?
I thought it was the Farmer Nintendo skates, but I guess it says new ones, right?
These are new.
I don't know. Oh, maybe it's just
No.
with the friend. I don't know.
How old's this clip?
John is up to date on the Shadow releases.
We got to get Tay on here.
My
Why
bad.
isn't Tay in the chat to give us all this shadow news?
It just that looks like a fluid 4, but maybe they're bringing back that frame because I didn't like the new Kaiser frame or the fluid 4s or whatever they're on.
Oh,
What am I looking at?
I don't know.
This is his surgery that he had. That he's coming
okay. I
back
thought
from.
that was like earwax or something. That was pulled out of his body.
Yeah,
That
man.
sucks.
I can't see the caption because it's so small.
You got your readers?
You got your readers?
old
This
ass.
is tight. This sweaty done this? That's gangster.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
Somebody-
that was sick.
That's
The
tight.
demons, they're in her brain. She was going.
That house was so crazy.
But she killed this comp.
Sheesh.
This was let's see.
The Blade House.
It was what?
It's the Blade House. They do like a party contest type thing like every year.
Is that the one in Greece?
Sick.
Yeah.
That's a
I
big
believe
one.
so. Biebs went to it last year.
You gotta dance.
$20 holla from the Oklahoma shoulder.
No, you gotta
Yeah,
bump it
longer
up
than
for
that,
that
come
one,
on.
man.
I'm looking like now make it rain on 'em.
I was like, yeah.
Hey, thank you so much, Zach. Truly appreciate it, dude. Means the world. That's 4 entries for the lava skates. Although you're giving away a ton of lava skates, you're just gonna have another pair to probably give away. But maybe you'll skate some of your own. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring on Mike and Derek. Let's see if they can hear me. Hey, can y'all hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sweet. Let me get y'all set up real quick. We'll go ahead and get started with y'all. And then if we have some time afterwards, we'll go back through some more Instagram clips. But it's almost 8 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get going. Okay, let me see. I need to take this away. I need to, let's see. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna need to bring them in.
Get it, Josh.
Okay, sweet. There we go. We can see you now. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Yo.
Happy Wednesday.
What's up, John?
What up? Happy Wednesday to y'all.
Hey,
And you
same
know
to
what
you,
that
man.
means?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday night.
Here you go, John. This is what those kid skates look like.
Yo.
Yeah,
Look
we're
at
gonna get them.
those.
She wants the color purple on them. She's gonna get some paint pens and she wants to go crazy with it.
Yeah,
Oh, are those
but they
kid
make all
skates?
black
Those are
ones too.
Are those kid skates?
Yes, sir.
That's sick. Those are dope. Are they adjustable?
Yeah, so this one is my son's skate that he uses, and I think he's like a 2 or a 3, and he's still got a couple spaces to go on this. So I mean, he likes them a lot, but he doesn't get too aggro yet. But he's working on it.
Yeah, they look cool. The colors are super cool.
The all black ones are
Yeah.
super sick too. They're really sleek. For kids skates, I asked him if he'd make an adult pair, and he's like, I only made 1 pair and they wouldn't fit you. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to at the showdown is getting Keaton in a pair of those.
That's awesome.
Sick, man.
They look cool. Yeah, the all black ones.
There should be enough of them.
Cool.
Well, I want to start by
Sure,
thanking
sure.
y'all so much for coming on. I know we tried to make this happen a couple months ago, maybe about 2 months ago, and I wasn't ready. Everything crashed. So, thank y'all so much for giving us a second chance and coming on and talking with us.
Hey, no problem.
I appreciate
Yeah, we never
it.
made it out of the waiting room on the last show.
We did.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
We
it was
watched the
best.
whole show too, like this, and then we're like, "Wait, what?" But it lagged the whole time. So
Dude, I got so mad. I literally just slammed my computer shut, and everybody was like, "What? What happened?" I was like, dude, I'm done. Like, I'm cooked. I can't do it." I was so
dude,
frustrated.
it's so frustrating. Hey, we're just
Yeah.
happy you haven't given up yet, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. It takes time. It's a lot going on, but I'm starting to get a little bit better at the whole damn thing. But yeah, thanks again. If we want to talk about lava skates, since that's
Sure.
kind of thank you so much for donating a pair and Resurgence Skate Shop for helping that happen. But yeah, tell us everything we need to know about lava skates.
So, fresh out of the box, when I first got the very first pair, I was really hesitant because I was like, man, there are purple cuffs or purple buckles on this. This is like a tan skate. And I was like, what could I do with this? So I just put some black buckles on it, and then I took off that 45-degree strap because I just don't like a ratchet strap. I just feel like it kind of gets in the way if you miss a fish brain grab or. I have a problem where if I'm doing a grind or coming out of a grind, sometimes I'll catch my feet together when I'm trying to do something or switch up. I don't know if you've ever had that happen, but you undo the clasp or something like that. So I just
Yeah.
immediately put on a like a regular 45-degree strap, and then I took out the footbed because the footbed that they had in here was. I know he's still working on it, and a lot of people like a raised boot, but I'm more used to like a carbon or carbon free or an old USD throne, which actually isn't very flat. But it's been a long time since I've been used to those. But these skates, when you take out that footbed and then just put in a flat footbed to cover up the metal parts, and then put a footbed in the liner, I found them super comfortable. And they're a little bit big for me. They're like a 10-11 boot. So I just put my 10.5 liner in there, and it gives me a little bit of space. But we've got angled soles on them. So I don't know if you guys know much about that, but they're the expensive sole technology that some people love and some people haven't tried yet, because I think anybody that tries them would like them. But they are angled on both the negative and on the actual sole. And the sole part here allows you to get like kind of leaned over on a ledge, which allows you to play a little bit more and have a little more. That's like a fulcrum when you're trying to balance, which I really like. But the negatives.
I didn't know that the negative was angled also.
So it's not angled like this on the edge. It's actually angled. If you look at it, it's angled this way, and it helps you lean over on negatives. But I've got like a blown meniscus in my right knee, and I can't really do the negatives very well because of where it pushes and pinches. But my brother's not a big negative skater either, really.
Love it.
Yeah, we're all about positive, so much so we won't do negative tricks.
So positive.
So positive.
So how did
But-
y'all end up getting like involved with lava skates?
So okay, so I'll go back to when we were trying to make the switch from razors for reasons we don't need to bring up. It was just kind of like we didn't see a
give us
future
the
with them.
details, man. We want all the
Yeah, all right, I'll give you guys the dirt. So we have a lot of friends, and a lot of our friends aren't white, and you know, a lot of people that were offended by that, we understood. And we also have seen Andy act a fool for the last 28 years. So I'm not surprised by it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to already beat a dead dog, but at the same time, we were just like, hey, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? You know, we didn't have a future with razors anyway. They looked at us like old horses they didn't want to shoot or something. And yeah, so we started looking around at what kind of skates we would want to skate. And I saw the lavas and I saw the price point, and I'm at a point in my life where I think it's important that we get products that are actually good into the hands of people who haven't skated or don't skate currently, so they can see how much fun rollerblading is. And I saw their price point, and it was amazing. And I was like, damn, so a skate that inexpensive, technically I'd love to. I just wanted to try a pair. And then I just messaged Lava Skates, and it turns out this guy Eric is super open to communicating about his skate, and like no other business owner I've talked to. And I asked him what he would charge for a pair of skates, and he was just like, how about this? I'll send you a pair of skates and then we'll talk. And I was like, I like the way that sounds. And then he sent me a pair of skates, and I was like, oh, these are awful. I looked at the purple buckles, and I was like, I don't like that. And then I switched them out, and I'm like, holy shit, those skates look good. And then I started skating them, and I'm like, damn, they skate really good too. And
I was skating icons then, so I mean, I saw the purple and was like, I'm good.
yeah.
I kind of saw a little bit of the.
Y'all kind of have
I
a
saw-
specific colorway going on between the two of y'all.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. It's consistent, but
He's not in the gang.
no, not getting affiliated with.
Can we tell you guys why this is? I don't, just to clear the air. Like,
I would love to
so
hear
our
it.
mom set us up when we were kids, right? So we were twins, obviously, and we both looked a lot alike. So my mom had to tell the difference. So she dressed me in blue and my brother in red, and now that's his favorite color. And I'm kind of straying away from it, but I still like blue a lot. But I mean, yeah, that's why we probably have been fighting since birth. But
Yeah, I would have guessed
I-
that was the reason, was to tell y'all apart.
Yeah, it's
Younger,
true.
that would have been my first guess.
So like all
I
through
come
school-
from I come from a home. My sisters are twins.
okay.
So growing up, yeah, I'm like the youngest, but yeah, my sisters are twins. So
Are
growing up,
they
it was
identical?
pretty damn close, man. If not
All right.
identical, they're pretty damn close.
Okay.
But just watching them scrap growing up was pretty tough.
Yeah, for real. We got 47 people watching, so thank y'all so much for tuning
Yeah.
in. We got Mike and Derek French here. We finally got them back. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Again, I'll mention the raffle. They are hooking us up with a pair of lava skates for the raffle, and that's through Resurgence Skate Shop. So shout out Resurgence Skate Shop. And to enter the raffle, all you have to do is leave a comment on the video after the fact on YouTube. Tell us what you love, tell us what you hate, or every $5 super chat will get you another entry into the raffle. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the angled soles. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
So
think Brady has some questions
I
also
really do
about
have questions about it.
go ahead and shoot, Brady.
Well, I mean, what is the how much are you really noticing it when you try them on for the first time? Like we were just talking last time.
I'm happy you asked that
Let's go.
because I tried to ride these without the angled soles right when I got them. I'm not saying I suck if I don't use them, but I am saying that you notice the difference. And it's just, I would say it's a small enough, it's a big enough difference that your confidence kind of gets screwed with a little bit. But lava already makes a really good sole plate. Like it's a nice size sole plate. But with the angled sole, when I'm doing ledges, man, I can't tell you on my alley top sides. I don't know how it holds it better. It just does. And when I'm doing forward, like a forward sole trick or a true spin Mizu, let's say, you can actually lean on top of the ledge like you're doing it on a rail, as opposed to just being on the side of the ledge, which everybody's been used to for how long. But when you can kind of lean over and you get that, you figure out where that fulcrum point is, and you kind of stay in the barrel on it. It really helps. I did a true Mizu on this ledge that we can actually see right out of the window here, and it's that bank to ledge. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I can't true Mizu usually, and I got kind of lucky on that. But I also had the angled soles on, so I kind of give that a lot of credit, because before I was skating the angled soles, I didn't have a lot of confidence on my true spin Mizus, and that's 100% honest. You can watch my Blade Cup when I was skating a Blade Cup, and I tried to do a true Mizu. And do you remember when I just died and landed on my elbow? Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I remember it pretty well.
Yeah,
And then you did it afterwards, and we're like, yeah. Like,
I remember that.
fuck
Yeah.
you, Derek.
See, we were talking about last night. Like, I would imagine, like even with the sharpest ledge, you could still lean over almost like it's a coping ledge.
Yeah, and the cool part is that your frames actually catch it. So if you're balancing on a ledge, right, your frame, if the ledge is right here and you're on top of it, your frame is catching it.
Yeah,
And even on a top side, like on one of my alley fish frames I did when I was in LA, I noticed that I'm on the frame and just a portion of the sole plate, so it's a lot less friction on it too, which I really love, because the ledge is actually locked in like this, which is cool. But I don't know if the what do they call them, the rolling council? I don't know if they would okay that, but nope. Okay, because there's an echo on our
Yeah, y'all sound like shit.
it's kinda.
end.
Let me see if I can
Respectfully.
mute y'all. Respectfully. I don't know, it's just a little bit in and out, but so basically they're around 350. And do they have to be cut specifically for each boot? Is that kind of what you were saying? Like, it's not one size fit all, I guess. I know they're probably UFS obviously, but they do have to make them. How many skates do they make them for every skate that's out right now?
They have a lot of them covered. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, so I'm looking at it right now. It's got Mesmers, Thems, a couple of different boots, and yes, they're all separate. Mostly the same price, like Mesmers, Icons, Gods. Those are about 320 to 400. I'm guessing that's going to be on the sizing, is what makes the pricing different. And
they have something called the flat line,
Mhm.
and that goes for quite a bit of boots. And then you just have to figure out the sizing. Some people put them on the Icons. They've been on the rollerblades. I've seen them on a bunch of different things. I personally just use them on the lavas because they make them for us specifically. So yeah.
well, I hope y'all can hear that. Not you, French brothers, the listeners, because I don't know, the audio is just choppy.
Wow, your phone sucks.
Y'all need Wi-Fi. There's no Wi. Oh, I guess that's not his place, so he doesn't have access to the Wi-Fi password.
Well, we have Wi-Fi.
Oh, you're on Wi-Fi?
Hold on one second. Let me try something.
You on Wi-Fi? I say I'm on Wi-Fi.
Derek, can you keep your hand wherever it is right now because it sounded really good. It was really, really clear.
What did he say the password
It's
The
choppy.
password is capital B. Oh wait.
Stressing me out.
Dude, bro.
You want Wi-Fi? Because again, I need
Let me see. I'm gonna close some windows out on my end and see if maybe that'll help.
Shout out Hawk Trackler.
Yeah, shovel
it.
dance. You guys remember that?
Shout out everybody in the
Shovel
chat.
dance?
Let's go. Mike
Give me the
Deasy
shovel.
again.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Mike Deasy. I just closed out my soundboard, so I can't play any music. But thank you so much for the super chat.
Hold on. Can you hear us on there?
Yes, you sound good now.
Okay. There we go. My phone.
Okay, let me get your link and bring you back.
Why don't we just leave
Okay.
it where it is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to do too much. It's a hat on a hat.
Hey, let's
Okay.
scoot down.
2 hats?
Say something.
Testing.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
better.
you sound good.
Sounds good, man. Wow.
Okay. So
Dang, look
where'd
at
y'all
the
go?
lights. Oh, they got some cool lights in their skyline too.
What city is that in the background?
Minneapolis.
Oh, okay, sick.
That's some cool
Hence
lights.
the hats, fool. Come on, dog.
I don't know.
Best
sports
city in the
ball.
Twins
world.
hats,
Oh,
Josh. Come
Can we
on,
get in a
man.
Varfire geography quiz?
I know geography. I don't know sports.
Man.
You gotta readjust, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're
Alright,
good. We'll rock. Okay, so we talked about the angled soles. I did have a question. Are there any negatives to skating the angled soles that y'all have come across?
I've only found one, and that's when I ride low profile wheels with a short frame, like a 50/50 frame, and I'm going really fast. Sometimes my sole plates will scratch the ground when I'm landing, and I eat shit.
Oh yeah,
yes.
because there is that extra surface there, the whole piece to grab onto. Yeah.
And it angles up, so it's like you really got to be kind of falling already. So I can't really blame it on the sole plates. You just got to skate better.
Yeah, I haven't found one thing that I don't like about them. It changed my skating significantly when I first started skating them. And when I had to skate the lavas at first, they didn't have the sole plate out, so I was skating just the stock sole plate, and I didn't feel like there was much difference. And then I put the angled soles on, and it just changed the game completely.
I'm
And
super
we
interested
need
in
all the
those.
help we can get.
Yeah, at our age.
Definitely want to try those. I mean, I
Yeah.
could imagine like on a gap, maybe bending too far down, could that could put you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're
Maybe
sick,
slow
man.
down.
Nice curved ledge.
And where do you get them? Like the anglesoles.com or something? Do they have a website?
Yep.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
That's it, anglesoles.com. All right, definitely need to check that out. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. I wanted to talk about y'all's game of skate that y'all did recently, and that was
Sure.
that was some type of promotional something? Was that
Yeah,
for-
what we just Sean Carter from Angled Souls had mentioned us doing a game of Blade, and we were like, yeah, we're totally down for it. And then he was like, yo, when are you gonna do that? And I was like, oh, you're serious. And so I was like, we'll do it tomorrow. We don't care. And then yeah, we got back. And first I wanted to, I had all these grandiose plans to fly Hawk Trackler to Hawaii. Me and Derek were gonna go skate and do a game of Blade out there. And then I came down from the financial damper of what that would have cost. And I was like, yeah, you want to just go out and film it ourselves? And Derek was like, yeah, we could do that. And then we went out and skated, and you know, I had left with the big W, and yeah, champagne after that. And
Which spot was this, or what? Like, y'all done a couple of games of Blade, right? I saw one where you did one on the mini ramp.
hey, you stop it.
I saw that one. I saw that one. But are y'all talking about the one that was like the bank to flat rail?
Yeah. And then we did
Dude.
another one that was on some staired ledges.
That
Well,
got
that-
heated. The bank to flat rail. You guys were not showing any mercy toward each other.
Yeah, and that's
No,
kind of
and
that's more of a spot that you would see
ground was
somebody.
unforgiving.
Ooh,
That's kind of a spot you would see somebody play a game of Blade on or a game of Skate. But this spot that I'm showing right now, like that does not seem like a spot you would want to play Skate on because there's so much unique stuff you could do. How did y'all end up, or why did y'all end up skating such a spot?
Oh, I'll tell you, because I thought my brother wouldn't be able to kill me with true spin topside tricks, and he proved me otherwise.
I feel like
I
I could
never
have told you.
skated this spot, and I was
Oh,
sweating because I was like, this is gonna end up being used, promotional. And Mike has more tricks than I do, so I was tripping, and then I got there, and I think the angled soles have a lot to do with it because I've never had that much fun skating such a terrible setup. Yeah, that ledge isn't fun.
Ugh.
yeah, could you imagine like going to like old spots that you wouldn't really, and then just they'd almost become new, being able to
Yeah,
get a better
absolutely.
lock
And that's
onto
kind of
them.
that's what me and Derek's style of skating is like a lot of people are like, oh, do you know what Chris Farmer or Jeff Howard did on that rail? It's like we can't travel 100 miles in any direction without going to something that has been absolutely and utter destroyed. But here's the thing, do we never skate that again because of what they've done on it? Absolutely not. And
Mhm.
try and tell my old ass I can't go skate a perfect handrail. I'll post 7 reels about it. I don't care. But at the same time,
I love it.
I love rollerblading.
Hey,
Dude.
and rollerblading is indeed still fun.
It is very fun.
Indeed,
sure.
indeed.
Shout out.
Always.
Trick. I don't think of like tricks as like killing a spot as like a ceiling. It's all about like branching out and just finding different
Sure.
ways to hit the spot. And we've always had those debates about like, is a spot totally done? I don't think a spot can really ever be totally done. I'm sure there's
Right.
a couple of situations, but for the most part, a perfect spot's a perfect spot, and you got to put your own
Yeah,
work on it.
What's that school called?
And Farmer lived in Dallas for like 5 years. He killed all of our
Yeah,
spots.
we're in the same boat,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
We wanna
terrible,
do
isn't it?
'cause- yeah.
Yeah.
Telling me.
Everybody
spot
that's
we've ever
came
been to,
through has
Farmer's
just
been
like
to.
murdered all of our spots.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's
here,
what's
this-
cool is like to be able to go back to a spot years later and still skate it.
Yeah,
So
so
this
who
is-
made these wheels?
Yeah. Tell us about the
So-
wheels.
So this is by Murder Militia. We no longer are with them, but the project still lives on. And I don't want to get too deep into what happened or why we just decided to part ways, but we'll just say the energy wasn't the same that was putting out that we were giving out. So we just decided to basically buy out the project, and then we are just going to sell them on our own. And then from here on out, we're just going to start working on other projects with other companies. But we still have a bunch of these that we're donating and giving out. I'm donating a pair for that thing on September 13th at the MetroCard Classic, and I'm donating like 10 pairs of these, and then we've got a bunch of other things that we're sending them out for, and we've sent them out to like the Empire Skate Park Contest, Northwest Shred Tour. What's the other one? The Wednesday Night Fest or something. Yeah, WNS for Washington State with Randy Juarez and all those guys. And we've just been kind of trying to spread love throughout the rollerblading industry because it's gave us so much over the last 3 decades that, I mean, I'll never forget some of the memories that I have are core memories of people, flying us out to Cali, giving us free skate products, letting us go through their entire warehouse and saying, pick out, whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
And we were just always take in the early years. And after we went through what we went through and we came back, it's just been different to be able to give back to the rollerblading industry any way we can. And we're trying to leave it better than the way we found it, which is, I mean, I think everybody should do that. But like when you're like the guy you see in the chat, God made Ray. That's not his real name, but that's my buddy, and he's from Nigeria. And I always send him out. I sent him out some stuff, and he always tags us in all of his stuff. Like super grateful. But the cool thing is like being able to send stuff to people that I've purchased and it like didn't fit or something, and be able to send it with somebody that can actually use it instead of being on Blade Trade for 6 years trying to sell a pair of skates for what I got them for, because I just think it's better to have skates in the hands of the people that want to use them. And I'm doing the same thing with the wheels. And I don't know. We really, with this contest coming up in Oklahoma City, with giving out skates to kids, I wish we saw more people in the industry doing stuff like that rather than just trying to collect their money and get out of it with their projects. No, people aren't really doing a lot. And for somebody like Zach Smith to come into the industry and be like, hey, you know what this needs? And then like completely do something amazing for the industry is, I mean, that's priceless. And I really wish more people would do that. Amen.
Yeah. Zach's killing it out there. And y'all are going to be in Oklahoma, right?
Absolutely. I'm bringing my beautiful girlfriend. I'm flying out Hawk Trackler. And then I'm gonna bring my beautiful twin sister Derica, and we're gonna have a good time.
Derek's gonna wreck you in the next game.
He's just gonna break somebody else's stuff before we leave somehow.
Man, I just want to say, like, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Like, it is visible. People notice it and people talk about it. It's not just something that, you know, it's something you're doing for yourself. I think people see it and they build off of it. They're inspired by it and all that. And that's what I really wanted to commend you guys for, is not just kind of like getting back into the scene and everything, but, you know, coming back with a reason, with an intention. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And we appreciate that, Brady. And we always are real grateful for your commentary. We listen to it. A lot of these guys are wrong about their facts, but Brady will come through with the correct information.
Yes.
I remember, I think somebody said, who rides for Lava? I think it's Brad Magnuson, Mike, and Derek. And I just remember hearing Brady be like, I don't think Brad Magnuson rides for him. It's super funny. Because I'm always like, where did they get that info? And then I try and hit the chat, and it's just funny.
Good deal.
Shawn Michelson is always in there lighting everybody up with facts. I really like that too.
Yeah, shout out
He's
Sean.
like the
Yeah, Brady
skate
holds it
oracle
down
for
with I constantly get things wrong all the time. He's always in.
So we encourage the criticism, because it's like at the end of the day, like it's all comedy. Like we're just sitting here just laughing off. So it's like if you can't handle it, like I mean, like keep watching, but like just handle it. You know, like we just crapping around. Like we just always joshing around.
Hey, we were hoping Jose would be on here too, because we love hearing that dude talk shit.
Always.
Yeah, it sucks he couldn't make it. He was really upset whenever I told him that y'all were gonna be on, and that's when I found out. He's like, "Oh, dude, I have to go out of town that week," and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
But I wanted to get y'all on. Do what?
I said, you see what happens when we plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always goes wrong.
Yeah, man, but that's why I'm pumped about this Oklahoma trip, because I've had to do a lot. I've had to make a lot of arrangements to be able to go. I have 4 children, Arthur, Angelina, Josh, and Jordan, and they're with us 50% of the time. They go skating with us and everything, and soon I'll be able to start taking them on trips and stuff. But for right now, I'm still trying to cope with being a father of 4. It's technically really 5. I have a daughter, Taylor, who lives in Florida too, and we've been doing our best in the last 5 years to just be better fathers, and that is extremely difficult, but it's an everyday thing. It's just hard coming back from wherever you decided to go, and I know you, Josh, you planned on like us touching on it a little bit, but just to let everybody know, it's like there's a lot of people that are going through something that they might not talk about, you know, and however you get to that place, a lot of people feel a lot of shame and guilt about it, but digging yourself out of that hole and becoming victorious in any matter of life after that is a huge feat. And when you do that, you want to tell the world about it, because there's a lot of people who still suffer and can't do anything about it. And you know, what was crazy is being in like the depths of like drug addiction, or, you know, even alcohol, whatever, and thinking, oh, I'll be able to quit when this happens, or, you know, I can't do it because of my job. And then when God comes in and stops you dead in your tracks and is like, oh no, we're going to do this now, you really have no choice. So coming back from that, like being in the darkest place we could get ourselves, and then coming back and being, you know, having this like basically clean up your side of the street for everything you did wrong so that you can have the right relationships in life. It's been a hell of a battle, but because we've done it and we're always working on it, we always try and share with people that it is possible and people do recover. And you don't just recover so you get off of drugs, you recover so that every day you become a better person and you continuously work on yourself. And I included that with my skating, and people were like, well, don't you think you're kind of too old? I remember a really good friend of mine said, maybe pro skater isn't something on the list of accomplishments. And I was like, maybe not. And then over the last 2 years, I really was like, I'll see if I can do it myself. And yeah, I don't know. We came back and we started just taking skating less serious, but at the same time, having more fun and being more passionate about it. And, you know, a lot of people hate on the social media stuff, but it's like almost like when you're making a section of yourself that you did that day, watching it over while you're editing it and seeing what you screwed up on, what you do different, what camera angles you get better next time. It's just evolving. And I mean, you could go back and look at our reels from a year and 2 years ago and you'd be like, God, that's trash. And then you could watch one of our new ones and be like, well, that one works, you know. And some people hate our skating and some people don't. And I'm just happy to be able to be doing it and making videos still.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter, even if you're in recovery and when you're sober and you're trying to do the next right thing, when somebody comments on your shit and says cute, you know, that'll piss you off.
Yeah. This dude's got resentments, big feelings, bro. We both got big feelings, dude, about our skating. So when somebody comes on your reel and just says cute, you know, you want to fire off on them because
Yeah.
we're not going to say his name. We're not going to do that. But my brother's carrying a grudge, and I don't know. I just think it's funny because dude, you're on the internet. There's a lot of people that are going to say whatever they think, and they're not always going to be like, your shit rocks, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I posted something on rollerblading the Facebook. It was a Savison video of us talking about him, and so many
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
hated on it, and I could tell by the hate that they didn't even watch the video because
Yeah.
we weren't actually hating on him. I did do like a clickbait thumbnail and everything like that because I'm trying to grow the channel and everything like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool having
I'm
a
very
platform like
familiar
this
with the
because
post and
we
all the
just
comments. I went through it.
I was
Because
so
I
I
felt
was
the
on one of the streams. I was just bringing up the hate comments and we were just going through them on live and like calling people out for hating on us. So it's kind of fun just to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, man. And Savison is an amazing rollerblader.
He
man.
really is.
I mean, the tricks he can do are insane.
It's just that he brings in that novelty stuff that throws off the people that have spent decades doing it, you know?
Yep.
They're like, vacuums on your feet? Really? You know, and I get that. But every person that doesn't rollerblade sends me those clips
Mhm.
every freaking day, you
Yep.
know? So it's getting out there to the world, which is awesome. But
Yeah,
it's
I
also
can't even hate, but I mean, it's
the part that fires me up though is that the people that hate us, the old school skateboarders that are like, you know what they say. I don't even got to say it, but
Yeah.
they're getting even more pissed because they're seeing it all over and they're like, really? This is coming back. And you're like,
You
yeah,
know what?
dude.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
I appreciate what you guys said about recovery. I don't want to jump back onto it too hard, but like if I just want to say real quick, like anyone else is dealing with like that shame and guilt part of it. A lot of it, it's so interesting because when you're at that point, you show so much grace to everyone around you because you get this feeling of empathy, but yeah, at the same time, you can't show that same grace to yourself. So everybody's got to kind of
Crazy.
work on that, and it's just so. It should make more sense. You know, you should be able to say, well, obviously, if I can do it for anyone around me, surely I can do it for myself. But
Sure.
easier said than done. And I just appreciate what you guys said.
Absolutely, man. And one thing that we've noticed over time too is that a lot of people, there's one phrase you don't hear a lot of people say, and I think it comes down to pride, ego, or that shame and guilt, but I need help. You know what I mean? And the only time I ended up saying that is when I was being handcuffed and put in the back of a cop car. And I was just like, nah, man, I need help. I'm not telling on anybody. I'm not doing anything. I want help. And it was funny because those guys that were arresting me were like, oh yeah, you'll get the help you need. But when I got in there, I kept that same energy and was like, nah, I need help. I had went into Bible study. I was in AA, NA, all the things I could do to leave my cell. And dude, I used that time to actually better myself. And the uncertainty of not knowing how long you're being in jail was the best lesson I could have ever learned, because I learned to be comfortable in uncertainty enough to be able to turn myself into treatment when I got out instead of going back out to the streets. And when I did that, my brother was the one who talked me into it because he was already in treatment, and he was graduating when I was going in. And then he decided to go back out and do more research. And then I just stuck with it. And then he came back into treatment, and then he finally got it right. And we've been trying to just keep putting the next best, the best foot forward ever since then. And life keeps showing up, which is crazy because for a while there, it got real sweet. It was like I was real successful at work. Everything was just falling into place. I could be a philanthropist. I could be a father financially. I was doing all these things and traveling. And then I kind of just bit off more than I could chew with sponsoring things and doing all these things. And then work started to slow down. And now it's like I get to pick one or two contests coming up, and then I've just got to work my ass off to make it through the winter. And it's like, you know, I look at people that do this skating thing 24/7 and don't have like maybe a different skill out in the real world that makes them a ton of money or makes them enough money to do the skating thing. And I see that they're putting their time into rollerblading, and I try and go and like support those guys that show up to Blade Cup with all their stuff in the back of the truck that they're trying to sell. You know what I mean? I love that feeling of like being able to get back to them. But now I'm gonna be that dude showing up at the Oklahoma City Showdown, be like, "Y'all want to buy some wheels?"
Hell yeah.
It ebbs
Two
and
for one,
flows.
2 for 1 deals out the door. At the door all day.
How many sets do y'all have like still left to go?
Like 250 or something.
Damn, so y'all bought all of them from Murder Militia?
All of them. So, and
Love it.
I'll tell you how this happened. So, when we tested out their wheels, this this dude sent me the pair of wheels, and they were amazing. I used them in Texas. I skated that whole trip filming with Hawk Trackler, the best videographer in the world, and we filmed that whole thing. And then I came back and I was like, yes, I not only do I want to ride these wheels more, but I would like to invest into them as well. And then I invested a good amount of money to get a bunch of them made, and then may or may not have at the last minute used a different pour because they weren't the same wheels that I tested. These are more of an 88 as opposed to a 90. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying anybody did anything. I'm just saying they're not what I tested. And that just left a bad taste in my mouth because that might have maybe it was due to save money. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not really pointing fingers. Like I said, it was an excellent opportunity, but it was just not what we were told from the beginning. And there was no effort put in on the promotional side. They wanted us to do our own promoting. I already paid for the shipping, the tariffs, the wheels. You know what I mean? So I basically lost out big time on that. And I don't mind saying that because I don't want anybody else to get sucked into the same bullshit, to be honest. So
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. You kind of misled on what you were getting yourself involved in. I can see why that would steer y'all away. The
absolutely.
the wheel, it's like a co-wheel. Is it both of y'all's names on it?
So yeah, it's me and Derek's pro wheel. Where I'll just pull one out so you can see it. But it just says the Minnesota Twins on it, and we'll probably get a cease and desist for it if we got famous for them. But man, remember Dave Kolaf's, the Special K's, and like
Yeah.
all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. We can't do that now. People are like, dude, you're gonna get sued. It's like you don't know rollerblading, dude. We're off the radar.
And like,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
turns
nobody-
out they can't do that.
Nobody's worried about that. Yeah,
That's dope.
we
I'm gonna get
didn't
a set
know
for this.
we couldn't do that.
So we kind of made it through all our talking points. Is there anything else y'all want to shout out or mention? I mean, we got the Oklahoma. Y'all are going to be in Oklahoma. That's going to be September 13th.
Yeah,
Oklahoma Showdown.
I want to talk about Resurgence if that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So a lot of people keep asking us if we run a skate shop, and then I think that's probably why they're pretty brash to ask us for crazy stuff because they think we run like a successful skate shop. But it's actually ran by two of our friends, Aaron Kruger and Shane Burtzer, and they do an excellent job. They have a tattoo shop and then a skate shop right next door in the same building. And yeah, they're open on the weekends. They live real big boy lives and do real jobs and things like that. And then on the weekends they do what they love, which is getting involved in skating. And a lot of good guys from Wisconsin. We're kind of collaborating with guys here in Minnesota, and we're putting together just a more of a sturdy foundation for the scene. And I think there's a lot of core people in Minnesota that are doing that right now. And I think part of our job feels like trying to coordinate them all together. And there's, it's just kind of, how skate scenes have different cliques. And we're trying to be the glue that kind of brings them all together. And we try and get them all to go out and skate. And we don't know how much longer we'll be able to do this, but we're going to keep doing it till the wheels fall off. That's
My back went out yesterday. I don't know what happened. I was
He farted.
No, I was giving my dog some medicine in his ear, and he jerked away as soon as it hit the inside of his ear, and it just tweaked my back, and I've been limping ever since. And I'm pretty sure it was just from
Yeah.
Man, you
trying
didn't
to
even
access slide
skate.
repeatedly and eat shit.
Just a freak accident.
Yeah, I've had this.
Slip
Probably just
disc.
information.
Are you going to be able to skate come Oklahoma, or are you kind of out for that?
I'm good. I'm hoping I just wake up tomorrow and everything's fine. I don't know.
It could be
Looking
that
for
way.
the
It
owner's
really could.
manual of this thing.
Very optimistic. I like it.
What you guys don't know about us is we're kind of like Wolverine. We heal in like 3 days from any injury. So you'll see us out there.
So I did want to touch a little bit back to the thing you were talking about recovery, because I just do have a question. Like, what do you think is the hardest part about getting yourself out of that situation? Because
Asking for help. Yeah, admitting you have a problem and asking for help.
oh
That's
yeah,
kind of once you get to that point, you already know that you're going to start working on it. You just have to decide when, and that's all of it comes down to just making a decision. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know,
And we have a lot of people that hit us up about it, and we're always. I mean, we support everybody. I mean, we do have kids that'll hit us up in the middle of the night. But
Yeah.
if you want to reach out, or you know,
anybody, if anybody's ever going through anything that they have a hard time talking to anybody about,
or they heard us talk,
or they heard us talking about. Now, there are some certain subjects I don't want you to call me about, and I don't want to get into that, but you know what I'm saying? There's some weird stuff out there that we had to deal with. Me being somebody who had to spend 6 months in jail, I met everybody you can meet on the lower part of the totem pole, and that's a good reason not to ever go back to jail. But I also know there's some really evil people out in this world that do some evil things, and I was locked up in Seg with a guy. He was on the other side, but I saw the newspaper what he had done, and not worth mentioning at all. But you know, they gave him life in prison, and I'm just saying there are people that are going through things that are really we overcomplicate these easy process, and one of them is just getting sober so that you can start making the right decisions for yourself and give yourself a chance. A lot of people won't even give themselves a chance because they talk themselves out of it. And I mean, we all do that in life. We talk ourselves out of super easy things that we could get done just by doing them. But when it comes to recovery, you have to admit to yourself first that you have a problem and you need help. And then once you do that,
give
I
it to
mean,
God, and that's it.
yeah, you let go and let God, and then the miracles just start pouring in. And I know that sounds
Very
cliche, but I'm kind of looking at it big picture after having like 6 years of recovery. I know that for the first 5 years, I did absolutely nothing except for like coffee and nicotine, you know, and I'm just trying my best every day to, you know, not go backwards and go forwards. I had to make a lot of amends with people that I didn't want to look in the eyes and talk about what I had done, you know. And once you start doing that and you start realizing the momentum that you can get, it's just like anything else. The success starts rolling in, and then I really do think that there's a part of the universe that starts giving back to you once you start fulfilling what your higher self is meant to be here for. So once you start realizing you're open enough to be able to receive your blessings because you're not fixed on whatever that thing is that you're addicted to. Once you get your head more clear, you just things start falling in place for you, and you know, you start realizing all the different things that you could do to change your life to make it a better life. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and I don't want to take any steps backwards, but I'm not perfect, and I always make mistakes. And we having my brother to kind of hold me accountable, and I get off probation next month. Finally, I've been on probation for 5 years. I don't have one infraction, but I'll tell you what, having that level of accountability, I never wanted to have to go in front of that judge ever again. So he did his job 100% perfect. He scared the shit out of me. He threatened me with prison. I ended up getting my life together, and I've kept it together. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't wait till I get off probation. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." Man, I'm getting my passport and I'm gonna travel the world so I can skate. Mark my words. Mark my words.
Hell yeah, dude.
that's what's up. And I think I want to say it's very important to ask for help, but it's also important to check in with your friends. And you
Yeah.
know, we've lost some people here in Dallas, some people in our
Yep.
crew throughout the years for things that, you know, maybe things we could have helped them or been there for them.
Absolutely.
And so be sure to check in with your friends, check in with your family, ask them if they're doing okay.
Right.
Tell them you love
All
them.
checkouts are valid.
Yeah, you never know whenever it's going to be the last time you see somebody. So definitely
And as well as
always be looking out for them.
as well as it sounds, if you do really ask for help, help will show up in some
Absolutely.
way.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Sure, and all my dogs have had my back. It's and that's why I want to always give back, just from the love that I had from the guy sitting on the couch to the love that I receive and I show y'all, like it's all through rollerblading, and it's like a small community, but it's very heavy hearted, and I feel if we all got each other's backs the way that we all talk that we do, then it makes it easy to reach out.
Absolutely.
So, and saying that, like, yeah, we have had a lot of hardship here in Dallas, but man, my phone, it doesn't really ever turn off. Aaron kind of gets mad because I won't ever put it on silent. So saying that, if you ever need to just call out anything, it really means like everything in my fucking heart.
Straight up.
Just please
Absolutely,
reach
John.
out. Just
Absolutely,
please
man.
reach out.
John's the guy.
Anybody, anybody,
Right.
please,
100%.
please. Love everybody.
That got deep.
Absolutely, man. And here's the thing, man. Rollerblading, we had the fellowship of recovery when we got sober, and one thing that didn't offer us was the fellowship through rollerblading, because nobody rollerbladed. They'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool! You guys skateboard. You guys are really good at
Yeah.
skateboarding." I'm like, "Did you even watch my shit?" You know. And
do a kickflip.
we started skating more and get back in the scene, and there were some really really special people like Michael Garlinghouse. I want to tell you guys, that guy is amazing. Yeah. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And even when I was just getting back into it, he welcomed us back into the scene with open arms. And you know, I wasn't out there, you know, doing a bunch of great stuff. I was a drug addict. I was, you know, I'm not proud of the things I did, but when somebody welcomes you back to a community and, you know, isn't judging you for what you did do or questioning you about things, just wanted to skate with you, that felt really good. And I'm still really good friends with him today, and we're working on a project. A bunch of us are. And all the guys in the Minnesota scene, I want to say that they all saved my life in one way or another by allowing me back into the scene that, you know, I was a part of a long time ago. And coming back into that scene, having those people to skate with, having that outlet, you know, I mean, I chose painting as an outlet for when I'm injured too. And I'm telling you, those two things together saved my life. And having my twin brother, I'm super lucky, because if it weren't for him talking me into it, to going to treatment, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And I get to look out for him and his kids nowadays, but I wouldn't be here to do that if it weren't for him. So we share a bond that nobody will ever understand. I mean, our mom, my daughters, a lot of people I love are like, I just don't get you guys, you know, and we're like, we don't get it either. Fucking, this is all we know. But we've been doing this for so long that, like, I wake up, I'm like, hey, what up? Good morning. Hey, you want a coffee? You know, and then we just get up and start our day. And, you know, his son has special needs, his son Jordan. And this kid is the biggest handful you could ever imagine. And I want to tell you guys just a little bit about my brother's life here. He's constantly chasing around. How tall do you think he is?
How tall?
How tall?
2.5, 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean, he's decent size. He's like a little wrecking ball, but he's all muscle. And he can jump so we got a trampoline in our basement my mom bought. And this kid can jump like an Olympic athlete. Dude, he's got his toes pointed. I mean, dude, he's
Perfect.
absolutely physically gifted. Like, he belongs at like Xavier's House for the Gifted for the X-Men. Like, but he is constantly trying to escape the house. And my brother is constantly being like, we need to get locked higher up on the doors. And he's just trying to save this kid constantly. And I want to videotape it because you guys would laugh so hard if you saw this. But the most sweetest, innocent kid, but he just wants to go out and explore, you know? He has no idea what's out there, really.
Yeah.
And
out,
my brother's in great shape because of that.
Yeah, man. I mean, and like, I have four of my children 50% of the time, so I don't get to be injured. And when I don't have my kids, I have to. That's when I have to work and skate. So like, I'm squeezing 3 different lifestyles into one and trying to manage it right now. So injuries are like one fall from 2 weeks ago, and it's like injury after injury are still unfolding from one fall. So I'm just trying to still figure it out and stay eating healthy, stay balancing the family life, rollerblading, and trying to figure out how I can travel, because having a son with special needs, I don't want to just put him in a daycare. And, you know, he's actually vaccine injured, as how it originally started. And I won't get into that because that's a whole different ballgame. But
I don't think we can talk about that on YouTube.
strike one, Derek. No, not that vaccine. Anyway, just don't say the B word. All right, anyway.
I don't care. I'm
Our
waiting
goal
for my,
tonight was just not to get canceled.
Or I will
I'm waiting
unalive
for my
you.
first
Yeah.
strike. That's gonna be a badge of honor for me. Get a strike.
Oh,
Josh is locked and loaded.
hey, listen to this though. I was over at Woodward West and I was with Richard and I just met up with him. I put my bags up in the hotel and stuff and I came down and he was like in the cafeteria and I'm talking with him. We're talking about all sorts of stuff. Me and Richard just go crazy and start talking when we get there. And I realized he's on live on TikTok. And I'm like, yo, you're doing live on TikTok right now? He goes, nah, it's just my phone. And then he looks at it and goes, oh, damn, I'm on live and I just got a restriction.
Oh man, how
That's
embarrassing.
We don't know what he said. We don't know if I said something, but I'm just saying, man, watch those lives, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Now we know.
But yeah, between y'all having each other and having rollerblading and having family and everything, I see y'all have a lot to live for and a lot of motivation to keep on the straight and narrow path. So that's really good. I know whenever you're going through things like that, if you don't have much to live for, it can be a lot more difficult. But it's glad to hear that y'all have so much support within each other and supporting the rollerblading community and obviously in y'all's families. That's really awesome. I'm sure that helps out a lot.
And you couldn't be better equipped to give back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And one last thing I want to say about successful recovery, just so people can kind of understand what, like how you can get to having multiple years, because a lot of people can't see themselves having a day or a week even that are having problems. I'm not saying this for people that don't have a problem. Like if you can have a couple of beers and not be, on a 3-day bender after that, this isn't for you. But what I'm talking about is that people always say, how do you get 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 6 years, or above that? And there's this part that you get to where you're in service to others, where you're constantly helping other people so that you get outside of yourself. Because when you're inside of yourself and you're sitting there, why me, all that kind of stuff, that's where that mentality comes back, that victim mentality. So you start, when you start feeling bad for yourself is when you start giving yourself small permissions to do dumb shit. And just doing things like, even if it's just something as small as reaching out to some people are having a bad day, or even if
Forcing yourself to a meeting.
yeah, forcing yourself to go to a meeting, forcing yourself to call people and check in with them, anything like that. But when you start getting into it and you're putting in some time, you can go donate your time to a charity. You can go make sandwiches, give them out on the street. You could go donate your clothing. You can do all these different things that make you feel like you're doing something good. But when you go to a meeting and you hear other people's problems and what they're going through, it really puts your life in perspective. And I don't know a lot of people that go into those meetings and would want to trade their problems for any of these other problems that other people are going through. So I just think there's a whole world out there of recovery that a lot of people don't know exists, because I didn't know about it. And that's why we always talk about it, because if it does help somebody, we think that it's worth it.
We've done our job. And yeah, the addiction is isolation, but recovery is connection. And so just having that community around you is just kind of like rollerblading. A lot of people don't have that community like we do. Rollerblading allowed us to get phone calls from people across the world when they saw us on Room Raiders. And
Yeah.
that was embarrassing as hell. But like, to have friends all over the world, I mean, people who start going to meetings who don't have that kind of fellowship, they find a sense of belonging, and they find people who can tell them that they are worth it.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what's most important. And one thing I just wanted to say real quick is, I would like everybody to just send their thoughts and prayers out to my friend Riley Cook, whose brother was just in a car accident, and he's fighting for his life right now. I don't know if there are any updates right now. I had to just get my phone out of the way, but Riley, we love you. Yeah, man. Our
Yeah,
prayers
definitely.
are coming in hot for your brother and you and your family. And we've been through a lot of things like this where it's like we used to use over that, like when we lose somebody, that was the easiest out. Like,
Right.
One time my brother got into a DUI accident and like almost broke his neck and shattered his jaw. And they called me to the emergency room at like 6 a.m. and I saw this guy was just a mess. It's like had to have his jaw wired shut and all that stuff. And that was a drunk driving accident. And, I wish we would have learned back then that, hey, man, we need to sober up. That would have saved us 20 years of bullshit. Right. But yeah, looking back at it now, it's like I'm seeing what our buddy Riley's going through. We just want to see his brother pull through, and we know that there's a lot of positivity and healing and prayers. And if anybody's out there willing to throw those out there to him and his family, that'd mean a lot to us.
Yeah, definitely. I need to step away for 1 second, but I did want to get a little bit about y'all's room raider experience because that's pretty interesting. Well, one of our friends, Josh Glowicki, have y'all heard of Josh
Yeah,
Glowicki?
yeah,
the
yeah.
Rollator? He was on Room Raiders also, which
That's
was
so
funny.
funny.
Here, I'm gonna give it Brady or
Yeah.
John or Christian if y'all have
Yeah,
anything.
okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go for it, man. I have to know, Mike,
Yeah.
how long has the Liu Kang kickout been going on? When
So
did this start?
if you watch the movie Saltless Water by J.B. Snyder,
Okay.
I did a sweat stance to Liu Kang 180 out of it, and I know a lot of people get annoyed with that. They're like, dude, just do a regular trick without kicking out. It's like, well, maybe I won't. You know, I don't know. I
feel-
I love
I
it.
was just saying, like, I feel like at some point it was more like an abstract, and then it
Yeah.
and then it became like full on kick out. And I get it, but man, it's something that, I mean, a lot of people when they're coming up in blading, you want to have your own unique thing, right? You want to have that thing that makes
Absolutely.
you. You've got that down. Derek, how do you feel about the Liu Kang kick out?
Love it, man.
He does it better than me.
Yeah, I don't get any credit for that kind of stuff.
We don't know which one's which.
Who's the better rail skater?
Well, depends on who you're asking. But he's got a bigger trick vocabulary. I just do it better.
He just makes it look better.
Ooh, put the
Sometimes.
sauce on it.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
that's it.
bank to fat rail y'all were skating, that looked like a rough spot, dude.
Now you guys know this dude has like a rod and pins in his leg, right?
Ooh. Yeah, that's
the
bank-
leg he does most of his tricks with too.
Yeah, it's
oh.
reinforced.
Dang.
Yeesh. Oof. How long have you been
Crazy.
in there? Like, how long have you had the
Since,
plates?
Like 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like my first post on Instagram.
Do you know what? That's funny. My first post is my plate and my ankle.
For
real.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I got the time now. I'll find out what this social media is about. Send
I
to
have an
MySpace.
X-ray with metal and screws in my body. It looks really cool. Let me post this.
Yeah, let me start an Instagram.
Oh, let
Yeah,
me show
for
this
real.
horrific accident.
Double
Yeah,
knock on wood.
After Derek broke his leg, I couldn't look at the picture, I couldn't watch the video. And this dude, I'd just be in the middle of talking to somebody and my phone, I get a message and I look down, it'd be his broken leg turned around. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Just take a screenshot of it every week or two and send it to.
Every week or two, you're doing it every 2 hours
Yeah.
for like 10 months.
I was high, man.
Hey,
Yeah, he
Keaton.
was on all sorts of painkillers.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the stream because I heard the question that was asked, but I didn't get to hear the response about the
funny.
abstract and all that. It's like your signature stuff
That's
right
for
there.
the VOD.
But I did.
But we started doing these games of skate so that we could prove who's the better twin because everybody keeps asking us. And I'd hate to say, two victorious, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. That ain't bad.
Who, Derek?
I
Derek?
don't even care if he takes that title, man.
Come on, man.
I'm
Oh,
having
Mike,
fun,
you've
man.
won 2 out of 3.
Yeah, he says this though. He just I don't really
I'm
care.
gonna fuck him up on
I
that.
don't really care about this
Until
title,
he's in the
dude.
lead. Yeah.
Hey, how about we take it to a rail next time? Me and Derek. We'll go tomorrow with his bad back.
Y'all posted an Instagram clip. Y'all posted an Instagram clip recently of y'all skating a handrail, and we played it on the last stream. And John was like, "Oh, they should have played skate on that."
Yeah.
Is it that little square one?
I think it
was
was
a healthy
Which
rail.
one?
Yeah, I think it was square, but I wouldn't call it little though.
Oh, it's probably that one where you fell off and you like broke your arm. That fall you're still dying from.
On the Misfit?
Yeah,
No,
that
he
was-
tried to do a soyal and his foot.
Oh,
came off
that's
the
what it was.
connector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he turned into a crash dummy in the
I just
ground.
got cocky on it. I was like, I'm not gonna fall.
Bro, if you slow down that video, this dude hit the ground. His arm like did this thing where it broke 18 times, and then he just smashed his head into the ground and looked like a soft-shelled mud turtle like this. Hold on, his face was like this. His neck is just like this, and his face goes like this.
Bro, all we do is watch stuff slow mo, and
Oh, you
and,
got
and we
it.
just send in. Then there's also kinds of goofy stuff. You gotta imagine with Danny and everybody else sending you stuff all throughout the day.
Hell yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, we watch a lot of slow mo stuff.
We like how you guys cover a bunch of the stuff on the internet because we like to hear your guys' views on it because we see the same shit and we're all going through it. And then when you guys we start going, oh shit, here comes John's opinion.
I always like it too in the beginning because you can just see what kind what kind of mood Jose is in.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like being there in the room with them because the energy is like it's really really good opposed to
Yeah.
me just being at my apartment.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jose's a character. Like that's why I like being in the room with him because
Absolutely. We can't wait. We're gonna try and come out there and catch you guys live on one so we can get
Yeah,
in the
we
studio.
need to do something. It'd be cool. That's what I say.
It'd be
That's up
super
with Josh. Josh, you need to run one on Saturday night.
Yeah, we can do it anytime. So we don't have to just do it on a Wednesday. So
We
just let
should
me
do
know
it from
whenever.
the Oklahoma City Showdown.
Exactly at the
Hey,
showdown.
hey.
I was thinking about bringing my stuff out there. All I really need is my laptop, but I have like 3 screens because I have so much stuff open.
Sure.
But I mean, I could do just a simple one. It's a lot easier if everybody's in one place.
You guys
That's
could
what I
all
say.
come over to our Airbnb and we got Hawk Trackler will be over there. It'd be super sick.
Okay, dude, let me see. I don't see any reason why we couldn't do that. I got a box.
Okay,
I can
cool.
pack everything up. I was taking it to the skate shop every Friday when we were doing it out of the skate shop. It's a pain in the ass doing it every single time. That's why I didn't want to do it there anymore. And I just want to
Right.
keep it at my apartment set up. But dude, for one trip, yeah, I think we can definitely make that happen.
I'm
We
trying
could
That'd
do
be
it
super
on like
cool, man.
Sunday or maybe I would think like after the comp would probably be ideal,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, something like that. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, I'll definitely see what I can do about that because that would be sick. And Hawk Trackler talked to me because I bought his art book recently.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he just mailed that out to me, so I'm excited about that. But he said he told me he's like, yeah, I would love to come on, and he had mentioned y'all. He's like, I can come on with them. I guess he might have been using y'all as a segue to get on. But I told him I'd love to just have him on, even if it was just him.
Yeah, no, he's great, man. And
Yeah.
he's going through something right now, and I'd like to say some prayers for him too. But he said he needs to come out, smile at the Oklahoma City Showdown. So I said we're gonna laugh the whole time we're there, bro. So we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
And we also got a project we're working on with Hawk that I don't want to talk about just yet, but I want everybody to know we're gonna do kind of like a never been done thing with Hawk. That's gonna be kind of sweet. So
Couple things lined up.
Sick.
That's what's up. All right, last thing.
yeah, and then Hood
go ahead.
Panda is making something that's going to be kind of cool too. But we're working on something with him that's going to be fun. And Michael Garlinghouse has also got something in the works. So that's,
And Falcon God is filming for a
Yep.
video as well right now. He's a Minnesota filmer who's awesome.
Y'all just teasing us.
yeah, man. We got a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff in the works, and it sucks because we can't post any of it.
And we want to post it all immediately to get likes and
Yeah.
Dude, that's the hardest thing about trying to film a section. Like I took my big camera.
Oh no, the volume.
Wait, what happened? Oh, you
Stop
left?
being all choppy.
Yeah, y'all sound choppy too.
Yeah,
We got so
that
far.
chopping screw.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't leave.
In
Hold on.
Oklahoma, we're gonna do a. We gotta.
So it's-
All right. Well, that was awesome. Yeah, I can cut all that out.
Hey, did we ever talk about the lava skate giveaway?
Yeah,
we
I
supposed to
mentioned the
talk-
raffle at the beginning of the
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. Just want to make sure we covered it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. If you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe. Again, leave a comment in order to get on the raffle to get a free pair of lava skates brought to you by the French Brothers and Resurgence Skate Shop. And then thank you, everybody, for gave the super chats. I really appreciate that. Showing a lot of love. That means a lot to me. We're a little over 2 hours now, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Does anybody have anything or just want to say y'all's goodbyes? If you want to go ahead first, John.
Yo, thanks for everybody donating all the cash ducats inside the chat for the little spin to win. Thanks for everybody kind of sharing open heart. Let everybody know that there is some things that goes on in the world, and I'm glad that we shot and put some light down on it, and have y'all have a good Wednesday.
All right, K-Payne. Sorry you didn't get to get much in.
It's all good. Yeah.
It's hard when we have a guest because we let them do most of the talking. But
You didn't prepare me. I didn't know it was gonna be such a heavy
It's like when Jose fell asleep.
thing.
Yeah, you're like 9 years ahead of.
You were just Jose asleep. Ooh.
I showed up and said, "Oh, this should be fun," and I'm about to cry like half the time, like thinking about sad shit.
Yeah.
My dog.
But no, it was really great to hear them talk about really heartfelt
Yeah.
things, and yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
For sure.
Yeah, you're welcome back anytime. Just let me know. We can always have more people. So
Yeah.
you got open invitation to come, and we'll try to get more Instagram clips because that's when we can really get the commentary and talk about things more. We kind of got a late start, but yeah. Thank you for coming, Brady. You want to say goodbye?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Great for all of you, and thank you, Christian. I'm sorry we muted your mic the whole time. John, just so you know, we are skating Friday night.
Yes, John.
We got
Friday
Beebs.
night.
Beebs coming in town.
What?
Got Beebs coming in town.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
skating
Oh,
Friday
it
night.
just depends on whenever he's coming in on Friday.
Okay,
Where,
so this is why you didn't
where
get invited
area
last
you
week.
skate?
Hey, where's my invite at?
Oh yeah,
What
Christian, we're skating
area?
Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Christian,
What
we're
area?
trying to skate every Friday night. So
That's why we're
we'll always
doing
have a Friday night
Wednesdays.
session. We meet here at my house, and I got lights. It's like a night sesh,
Okay.
and yeah, it's fun. Brady got a banger last week.
Okay. Everybody, calm down.
Top
All right,
secret though.
Top secret.
Yeah, I got new skates. Let me try them out.
What are you skating? Oh, you got the factions. When
Yeah,
I was
some
at
factions, yeah.
Carriers picking up the wheels,
Big
and I
dog.
saw a box sitting there that said "For Christian Payne."
Yeah.
I told
yeah.
Danny I'm gonna jack him. That's sick.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Well, again, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will see y'all next Wednesday. Do we have another Wednesday before the Oklahoma comp?
Yes, we do. And hey, Sean, real quick before I forget, an X-Men X-Grind shirt.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Is that
Okay,
is that a
that's all I
request?
got.
Oh,
Just X-Men, X-Grind,
Yeah.
work it out, figure it out. But we might actually, if we're gonna stream in Oklahoma, we might skip Wednesday and just do a stream in Oklahoma with the French brothers again, with Hawk Trackler.
Mick Trackler.
And Troy Maimone will be there. I don't have enough microphones for everybody, but we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of us. But yeah, awesome. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all.
Later, y'all.